What's up, you guys? What is going on? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I started that 4 minutes ago. How's everybody doing? Gonna head over here to the fires, you guys. Try to go live as long as I can. See if we can maneuver around. I was out last night till about 2:30. I got home at 2:30, so I was out there till about 2. So let's go see what's going on and see if we can get close or anything like that. See if we can get close to anything, huh? Think it's a good idea. I have family in Spokane. They are safe. That's good to hear. Pray for all. That's good to hear. I'm glad they're okay. Vicky, I will, Lord willing, I'll be safe. You guys, please share this out. Please like, subscribe, share, all that. Please like, subscribe, and share. Be about a half-hour drive over into the area. I'll hit up the old trail road. Or yeah, the old. Is that it? I think it's an old trail. Yeah. I'll hit that one up first, and then maneuver around, see what's going on, see what we can see. Maybe I'll get a house to show some houses that maybe some of you guys know and see if they're okay or not okay. I'm pinning my stuff on Facebook and YouTube, my donation links, in case anybody would like to help out, contribute, like what I do, whatever. Alrighty. It's a busy Maverick. It's a very busy Maverick. Maverick is based in Wyoming. I was wondering where it was based at. I thought it might have been Utah. That's the first time I ever saw it was in Utah. How you doing, Summit? Haven't seen you for a minute. Haven't seen you for a minute. Hopefully you're good. Can't play no music, so we can't roll to no music. You guys can see how smoky it is. That's not clouds you guys are seeing. That's all smoke. There's mountains right there to the right, kind of like in front of me now. Usually that's only quarter mile to half a mile away, and you guys can't even see them hardly. This is state line area, so we're going to be heading west on I-90. Heading west on I-90. Okay, so it is based out of Utah, yeah. Get out here into Spokane. It's about 20 miles away from this area. Like I said, I'll work my way around. Oh, it's owned by Flying J. That's another rock chip. You get so many rock chips up here. I'm now officially in Washington. Just that little bridge right there. Officially in Washington State. Flying J was founded in Ogden, huh? I'm headed to these wildfires here in Spokane. That's where I'm actually headed to right now. Try to see if we can get to see anything. People are on the right there going down to the rivers to Tube. Still warm. I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's warm, but you can't really feel it because of all the smoke, which you guys are seeing in the air. Proud Patriot Girly, what's up? What up? I think they had a press conference with what's his face, with the conference about the shooting yesterday in Twin Falls, Idaho. A lot of stuff going on. Trump trying to make another peace deal. I guess, right? That's the rumors. That's the rumors. Yeah, there was looks like there was some sort of press conference. Listen to it. Steve was playing it, agenda free. Sitting at work till 4, keeping up and making sure my family stays safe. Did you hear about the mass shootings in Portland last night? I heard something about the shootings. I didn't know it was a mass. I just thought, you know, Portland has shootings all the time, and they do report all the shootings, at least locally. So I didn't know it was a mass, like they considered it a mass shooting. So what happened? I have not heard much about it. You know, doubtful it will be different this time. Yeah, it won't be different. We have defeated Iran. Yes. Yeah. We have defeated Iran. That's decimated them. They're decimated. They have nothing left. We wiped them out. We told them if they didn't open up the strait, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Yeah, I don't know much about the last night regarding the Portland shooting or whatever. Not Tina Kotek, what's up, bud? Did you cover the Portland shooting? Not Tina? Multiple people dead and a couple people hurt. That's all I've seen about it. Not a lot about it. Kind of weird, huh? I hadn't heard of the Portland shooting. Yeah, I didn't really.
Now,
that's Steve.
It's at 4 Eastern time. Is when 2 Mountain time. Is when the press conference is set for.
just wanted to see what he was talking about.
2 other seconds. Just bear with me. Sorry, I kind of found out about this kind of late, so I came on as quickly as I could.
Do we know if it's the guy that actually neutralized the shooter, or was it police?
They're not live, but they're going to be. But they are going to be.
I thought it was 3 that passed or dead. Can you imagine that? That sucks, man. Like, that's how crazy and disturbing our world is getting. Like, just going to a fast food restaurant to get some freaking food. Like, seriously, to get some food, and you gotta be like now concerned and worried about that type of stuff. It was self-inflicted. Oh, he shot himself, huh? He pew himself. So, and that's what's messed up. Like, you never know these people's motives or why they go unhinged.
Videos related to the shooting yesterday in Twin Falls that left 7 other people wounded, some critically. That In-N-Out had opened just about a week earlier. Wow. That I did not know. That the In-N-Out had been only open for the In-N-Out had only had opened on July 24th.
July 24th it opened.
That I didn't know.
You see how smoky this is? So the fire I went to yesterday, it's over to the right.
Everybody else know that? I didn't know that.
It's over to the right. Coming up about a mile is the exit I got off of. To head over there was up on the hills. Like, you can't even see the hills. Yesterday you kind of could see them. Today you can't. So I did see the Spider-Man movie Friday night, which I am going to talk about that on the live stream. It kind of relates to yesterday and some other stuff. It's very interesting. The Spider-Man movie. Very interesting. And most people won't get it because the people who see Spider-Man, I'm making a judgment, but they're probably not really in tune to a lot of things going on in the world, what's to come, and stuff like that. So, you walk into seeing some of these movies, and there's a lot of messaging in the movies, and there definitely was in the Spider-Man. It's smoky in Utah as well, huh? This is the exit I got off yesterday, and if you go to the right for a little ways, get up into the area. Spider person, yeah. I came back last night after being out here. My clothes were just filled with smoke.
There is the Associated Press picture from that article.
Some people are starting to think that the hero shooter is 2 different people. Like, he's the guy who was shooting back at the mass shooter. There's like a video came out, like people found him, and where he looks like he's training. Some people are thinking it's not the same guy, but I don't know. Like, the stance and the walk is different. I didn't know there was fires in Utah, Patriot Girly. Proud Patriot Girly.
other details about people hurt in the shooting. Maybe that'll happen today. Police who responded to the shooting found the body of the suspected cut.
That's true about AI. You can make videos nowadays, so it's hard to. That's a good point.
It was unclear if the suspect had been fatality.
What did I think about the Idaho shooter? There's really not any thoughts. I don't know what happened. I don't know the motive. It looked like he was concerned once he shot at that Tesla. He started walking around like he didn't know what to do. I mean, the dude was out in the open, like, it was just kind of weird. I don't know why he started shooting.
Pistol stayed until paramedics arrived for her. She was pretty bad off, but I don't know. I hope she made it, Kane said. He said the shooter fired at least 3 or 4 rounds, and it was not clear whether or not anyone in particular was targeted. Video taken by a driver from across the street captured a shooter who appeared to be dressed in black, walking up to a white car carrying a long rifle, opening the driver's side door, and then popping the trunk. The person then walked to the trunk and reached inside. At that point, the driver who shot the video left quickly, fearing the man might be getting more weapons.
Lucas, I just passed your exit. Yeah, I'm on my way over here to the fires. I'm going to try to maneuver around and get up in there a little bit closer. I got my press pass. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. I've noticed, you guys, I got like 2 press passes, and I've noticed, but I think I know what to do, because Nick Sorter, he texted me yesterday. He was hoping I was going to get down to the Twin Falls. I told him, like, bro, that's an 8-hour drive. He's like, oh, I forgot how big Idaho was. I was like, yeah. But I might use his name. I might name drop a little bit today if I have to.
Thank you so much, Michael. And also, Thomas.
You guys can see how smoky it is over here. So the fire is the 2 fires. The old trail fires to the over to straight ahead, but to the right. Same with the autumn fire. They're kind of by each other. Autumn fire is a little bit north of the old trail. And then the one I was at yesterday is behind me and over to the right now. And that's the Fairview. That's the stuff I got during the day, the footage I posted on X and the video I put up on YouTube. That's all from there. The last night, that stuff was mostly old trail, and then the big, if you guys are on X, the big fire, that was like a recycling place over at the Fairview.
I have the video. Breaking news, I have the video.
What video you have?
Breaking news. Wait.
It's
wait.
Breaking news.
Wait.
What?
I'm getting it on the screen for you right now, guys. Right now.
He's talking about the press conference.
No, that's not it.
Use your name, I'll get you in. Yeah.
I'm getting it right now.
I see you, Vicky. I don't know if that'll work. My name don't have that much status either.
There it is. Is there volume? Is he speaking? I don't think it's. I think they have no volume, but I don't.
Yes, thank you. Simply, Quincy could really use help.
It's a little fun.
Cost of gas, XYZ. Yeah.
Can't see the screen.
Other places to get to.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of the clock.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, Gifts and Go.
That's it.
Now I'm actually in the city limits of Spokane.
He's speaking. Why can't I hear anything? Is the volume? Oh, I don't know if he had the mic. This is very strange.
This is actually Spokane.
Let me just double check something. That everything's working. Give me a second. Let's see if you can hear this. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Steve.
Yes. So it's not my computer. For some reason, the volume is not on.
We can hear Steve.
The volume is not on their video. Let me hit refresh. Because
Now, I don't know how long this will stay up, you guys. I don't know. Yesterday when I was up at the Fairview fire, the signal was bad. So they have a lot of power cut off over in these fires. Gas is also turned off, they're saying. So I don't know how reception will be. Yeah, the wind was blowing when I was there yesterday. So I just passed Division Street. So going west from Division Street all the way this way, for like 5 miles, it's shut down. But it's up to the north, which is to the right, on Francis Street. Got police, National Guard are out. There's no sound on the press conference. No, you're hearing me because I tested the sound on another window to make sure it wasn't my computer. I need to get more animated like Steve. He gets into it.
Let me see if people are probably commenting on their page. This is crazy. Yes, somebody just said on their page we can't hear.
Idaho is experiencing 19 active wildfires across 11 counties.
Oh, I can get a different feed. Hold on, I'll get the.
Told you he gets excited. Listen to him.
I'll buy the AP feed. Sorry, I'm getting the AP feed for you. This is what I'm doing for you.
4 ambulances. I don't know where they're going, but they're going to be passing right in front here.
Absolute mess.
I wonder if they're going.
Why is it not on mute? Hold on. I'm buying the feed.
2, 3, and 4. I don't know where they're going.
I got it. Crazy.
They might be going up to the area. We'll see. They'll catch up to them.
Just hang on. I'm going to get it up for you right now. I'm getting it up.
Let's stay up with them.
It just takes a minute for it to come through once I get it from AP. I'm sorry. It's crazy that their feed has no sound. The city's feed has no sound. Breaking messed up with AP now.
Someone sent a Venmo. Who did the Venmo?
Absolute mess this is. I'm going to have to do this again.
I'm going to take a guess in a minute.
Let's try it again.
Nope, they're not going to the fire area. I thought they might have been.
I'm so sorry.
They all made a right.
I have 2 feeds in neither of them. The city feed has no sound.
It's weird.
I still can't see it. Well, I know what I can do. I'll do it like this. Well, that goes like
The smoking CDA is nuts. Yep. All the way from here to Coeur d'Alene, it is just filled with smoke. All the way. Right. Got about 5 minutes till we reach the area. About 5 minutes till we reach that area. Okay, Kenneth. Safe travels. Thank you, Kenneth. $5 Venmo. Thank you. God bless you, bud. Yes, I am headed to the Indian Trails. Spokane, Canada really made my asthma worse, and I'm in Ohio. That's crazy.
To the families who have lost a loved one, we extend our condolences. Our deep and heartfelt.
Hopefully the stream stays good. I'm turning Steve off for a minute. Up on YouTube. Get the numbers up. You guys, please share this. You guys might know people or have friends or whatever who have homes over here. Try to see what neighborhoods are standing. I know last night when I was driving, I was really in it, and it was pitch black because they have all the street lights off. People were evacuated. The smoke was really thick. I probably could have got closer, but wind was still blowing, and all it takes is like one little accident to happen. You're caught in it. Some people said it smelled like burning plastic. I didn't smell really that smell last night. Any burning plastic. It just smelled like typical, regular, like house fire type stuff. Or forest, you know. Typical summer wildfires. But the roads were empty last night. It was just really empty, and the neighborhoods were completely empty. Oh, okay, the Canada fire smelled like chemicals. Okay. And look at this, you guys. I'm missing SummerSlam Day 2. Look at this. See, I'm so about it. I'm missing Day 2 of SummerSlam right now. It started a half hour ago. It's all right. I'll catch up late and watch it later. See, this is how important this is for me, for you guys. They're saying 600 homes have been, or structures, 600 structures have been burned. 30, as this morning, was 3,800 acres. 3,800 acres. Fire truck on the left there. Another fire rescue coming, little car. Chief, maybe. So last night, if you on to the left over there, you could actually see embers and stuff burning, but see nothing right now. Because that's where it started over the left, because this is a river down to my left. Can't see nothing right now. No flames or anything. That's where it started at, across the river. This is a whole valley, like a canyon. to the left. I know you guys can't see it really. Alright, let's see what we can do here in a minute. These cars are turning, so only way down into this area because they have it blocked off. Yep, straight ahead they have it blocked. All right, so that is blocked. This was all pitch black last night. This whole area. Even on Google Maps right now, it says it's blocked off. But these homes are all right. I still think I have to go north a little bit. A lot of people, yep, they have their sprinklers on. A lot of people were watering their roofs as well. Climate change, yeah. Sprinklers. So that ridge last night was on fire in certain places. What do you guys see in front of me? Yeah, all this was pitch black. Like nobody's lights were on, the street lights were off. It was dark. Okay, I see smoke rising up from the canyon, right to. I won't be able to show you because there's smoke. Yeah, I can't because there's no way to show you because it's behind these houses. To the left. Maybe right there. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Let me try to show you guys. A little bit right between the house there, you might be able to see smoke rising back there. Maybe not, might be too hard to see, but that drops off into a canyon. There's smoke rising back there, but it's probably too hard to see. There was cops down here last night. Yeah, all these houses for the most part are evacuated, but people are coming back. I don't know how hard of a evacuation they're doing. I should have asked that lady who was just talking. Generator. I mean, there's people home. I don't know if they're. I don't know how. There's people home. It's probably because it's during the day, though. There's a house that got burnt down. Hey, guys. Here, let me do this. I don't want to. You can smell it. I'm going to turn around and then face it. So I don't. So this one got burnt down yesterday or overnight. It might have been overnight. There's two of them. So, you look to the right, there's a house. It's gray with blue trimming. You'll see the garage in just a second. Right there. So that got touched. This house straight in front now. So, right there. That got touched. And all the houses next to it, didn't it? Interesting. So that house got another house over here. That's back there. A lot of these houses behind the sheds. Here's a house here. I got it. All these houses actually have damage. So I'm gonna get out and film you guys just for a second, and then come back. So you guys won't be able to see it. Maybe I'll do 2 passings. Actually, I'll get out and show you guys in just a minute. let me show you guys some stuff. I'll be fair. Just hold on. Sorry. Because this lady here was talking to me. She lives here. So there's this, you guys. So it's skipping houses. And it's still smoking up there. I don't have my monopod with me. I left it in my buddy's car yesterday, so I can't do two phones. There's a cemetery behind this lot. House is burnt there. Like I said. I'll show you something though. It's quite interesting. They came along and cleared people. So this lady was telling me that they came by twice. So that means no one's here, that they've cleared it, and it's all along here. You see it back there, it's all burnt down. It's all along here. That house has a yellow ribbon. It's just weird how it skipped along. Yellow ribbon on that house. All along here is a yellow ribbon. That means they cleared it. Her husband didn't want to leave, she said. The lady down there walking. She said her husband did not want to leave. So she left. Her husband stayed till, she's saying, approximately 7:30 to 8. Then he finally left when he saw flames coming up over the ridge in some of these houses. And he finally left. So. And like I said, there's still smoke. I mean, they're smoking. That one is smoking. So, get back in the car and drive some more. What street is this on? So I can tell you guys. I am on. What street is this? I think it's Hoffman Place. Hoffman Place. So, all right. Hoffman Place. Let's do some more. Let's do some more. My buddy's calling me. Hold on just a second, you guys. Hold on, guys, just a second. I'll mute it. Hold on. All right. So that is a cemetery behind these houses on the left. $5,000 homes, yeah. Evacuate Las Vegas. Sun +1, 600 structures. Let me see where I can go from here. I can go left. So that's a cemetery back there. Fields were burnt. This field was burnt. To the right, up here is where the VA hospital is at. So they do have it blocked that you cannot drive into the cemetery, but there are people walking. I'm not going to go down there. So the VA hospital is up here to the left. The VA hospital. That's the VA hospital that was evacuated yesterday. Try to get to the Indiana Trail. That's what everybody's talking about. All them homes. I think I can get to it. If I can remember how to maneuver. See, roadblocks. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like you have roadblocks that you cannot come in at main intersections. Last night there was police here and stuff. Go. Kids like that confuse me. The Democrats don't want you owning anything. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I got to start maneuvering, figuring out how to get around. Taking a lot of side streets and stuff. We'll get there, though. We'll make it happen. That guy had a mask on. I mean, this is appropriate time to wear a mask, you know? I haven't heard nothing about solar panels catching fire. I'm not saying that they don't. I just haven't heard it. Haven't heard nothing about that. Masks are appropriate right now. This is the only time masks should be ever appropriate. Other than that, they should be banned and saying. So none of these people had a level 3. The lady I was talking to, she said she did have a level 3 evacuation. Temporary bus stop there, or is a bus there? It got pretty close to the VA, which is why they had to evacuate. Probably because of the smoke. The smoke was... So that's what the lady was telling me. That's what got her husband. It was the smoke was so bad, and that's when he took off. Before, he wasn't going to leave. But the smoke was so heavy. It got so bad that he had to leave. Looks like there's some action down here. I think the Sportsplex actually caught on fire yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Up here, there are people walking, so maybe we could take a little stroll. How about that? Yeah. We have it blocked there. The National Guard is out there. I don't know what's down that way, but are they allowing you to walk down there?
Yeah.
Okay, so how far are they letting you? Do you know?
They'll let you do whatever you want to do.
Just no cars?
Just no cars.
All right. How is it down that way?
The part of the neighborhood we're in was good. Whereabouts are you at?
I'm doing journalism.
Oh, doing
media,
gotcha.
so.
The damage looks like it's west of the Nom Nom.
Okay.
Rifle Club Road.
Okay.
I think was really bad in
Everything
there.
else is very minor.
Very minor.
Yeah, east of there is very minor.
Oh,
Nothing.
Yeah.
okay. How far down is that? The Nom Nom? About
Quarter mile.
quarter mile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quarter to a half.
Okay.
Between there.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And your guys' home was all right?
Yeah. No,
Good.
we were all right.
Good.
We were very, very fortunate.
Good. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Well, it looks like I might be able to park someplace and walk. We could do that. Actually, let's drive some more, and I'll come back to this. I'll go drive some more, get some more places. We'll come back to this. That road that they do have blocked off is, oh yeah, the Nom Nom isn't far. That road there is, so you guys are, it's West Francis Avenue, going downhill, West Francis Avenue. So basically I was at, what street was I at? North Assembly and West Francis Avenue. That's where I was at. So they'll let people walk down, but no vehicles. No vehicles. This area was all blacked out also last night. I was up in here. This area was blacked out. A lot of people were gone. Looks like people have returned. So right now, I do not know exactly where the fire is at that's spreading, and there hasn't been any alerts today, really. Let's see. See, it's blocked. Road closed ahead. Is this a dead end? Hopefully it's not. No, it's not. People are watering their yards. We'll get up here to Indian Trails. This is the area this person was just asking me about. The lady, I've been up this way yet, so we'll see what's up here. There's a school. Vista is a gas company and electric company, so they're up in the school parking lot. See anything done there, no damage. Let me get over here to West Indian Trail Road. these little cracks on the road. So last night, there's this ridge to my left up there. You guys can see it now. There were flames up on the ridge last night. There goes a news station of some sort. And I was on this road last night too, so let's see what we can find or see. See what we can see on this road. There's going to be stuff to the right. I do know that. Down here a little ways. So it's weird how, like, these fires are just super weird how things bounce around. Like all this, like, see, look, you see it smoking here on the right? All this area, like last night, was on fire. So how'd it go? Like, it skipped this whole left side of the road. Like, all this on the right was burnt. I don't know how to get to some of these homes. This ridge caught on fire all last night, over to my right. Nothing done to this home, but all this was burnt. National Guard. No, we only nobody straight. These are probably workers and people coming out. Yeah, it just skips homes. I don't know if these are people that live there or coming out. There's fire, a little fire up ahead, still smoking. So there's a house. Are we allowed to walk?
Yeah.
We can walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can walk in there at your own risk, but there is natural gas leaks between here and Safeway.
There's natural gas leaks? Okay.
They're trying to shut it off because it's still going to all the houses.
Right.
Now their gas line's exposed and it's just fire coming out.
Correct.
Just be really careful.
Thank you. Alright, I'll walk up there, you guys. I'll take this. Go down here and park. We'll go walk, okay? I'll take you guys with me. We'll see. So what road I'm on now is West Indy. Well, not right now. I will be. When I'm walking, I'll be on West Indiana Road walking. So we'll go walk. Natural gas leaks are going on, she said. I don't have my selfie stick with me, so we're just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna hold it, old school. All right. So we'll do it like this. She said we could walk, so. Keep it down for a minute. Keep it down for a minute. Indiana Trail Road.
Who said you could what?
Uh,
They did?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Crossover. So there's still smoke up here. Yeah, I still see smoke over there going on. Trying to stop some leaks. Still smoking there. Couple houses. Definitely two. But yeah, it's basically walk in to film at your own risk. I gotta flip over. Sorry, I'm trying to do two phones at once, guys. All right. All right. Yep. Sorry, I was filming with my other phone, so I didn't want to be talking a lot. Again, Indian Road, Indian Trail Road, North Spokane, Northwest Spokane. There's fire up there. You can see fire flames a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see them. Let me try to zoom in right quick. Again, I got two phones. I'm trying to maneuver. All this area is burnt. I'm good, thank you. Yep, appreciate it. I'll take one. Los Angeles is good. Los Angeles. You guys came up from Los Angeles, huh? When did you get here? Yesterday, all right. That's pretty quick.
I'm fast. No, you know what's funny is, well, it's not funny. We were on our way up to the Foxfire,
Okay.
which is up in, you filming?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. The Foxfire is up just north of Boise.
Okay.
And we were engaging that fire to take it over, and they emergency demobbed us and brought us up here.
Okay.
Because everything was going like it was.
Yeah. I mean, that's about a 7-hour drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It took me about an hour and a half to get out of a 20-mile deep mountain road.
Wow.
Just to get to the road. I was about 2 hours behind the crew. So the crew, the way it works is we have a team.
Mm-hmm.
A team of people from all over California that all come together and run the management side of these incidents. So for you, what you probably aren't used to seeing is you see like a LA City truck.
Right.
And I'm in charge of a geographical area, but your same resources that were here fighting fire in the very beginning that have been just doing a smashing job.
Yeah.
I mean, I was part of Palisades, and Palisades obviously had a worse effect, but these guys had some challenges, just because of the size of the fuel and everything else, and they did a great job.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of them myself. And
I went down to the Palisades one as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of good work. A lot of people working independently, doing things that are just in the right place at the right time. And I mean, here's a prime example. If you put your camera on that,
Right.
you can see the exposure. That's what we call the building with the burn on it. This building would have burned down if it wasn't for some firefighter showing up and making access to that building and stripping all that stuff off. They had a amazing firefight to save that building. But
So
that's
what they
that
do
is.
exactly then?
So you see all the plywood that's missing?
Yes.
So you can see what it's called as an exposure. You can see where some of the contents from this building may have fallen down and got their brush on fire next to the house.
Right.
Got the house going on the side, and then once it got up in there, firefighters were here, put water on that thing, and stripped all that wood and all the insulation that's right there. You see
So
how
the
it's all-
installation kind of stopped it.
Well, the exterior wood was on fire when they got here. They probably sprayed water on it and then started yanking all that wood off. And
Right.
then they went inside the building. They went up into the top floor and started pulling all the stuff off the walls and doing all the things that they do to make sure that they keep that thing from taking off. That is a testament to independent action where firefighters are just doing the right thing. All of that stuff goes without being said all the time, but a lot of people like yourself don't get to witness
Right,
it. We see
exactly.
that all the time. Like, I look at that as a incredible save to whoever the fire department company was that put that out. The amount of fire coming out of this building right here, and the fact that that building is still standing, those are some of the testaments. But having said that, as you look at the junipers right here, these juniper brush, these are the components that an ember that flies across the street lands in that, gets this going. A window open in that building right there is what draws that fire into it.
Because the air.
Because the air's moving, it's going in there.
Wow.
That ember cast, just like at a regular campfire. So it's so important to really learn
That type of stuff, yeah.
the kind of stuff that's going to reduce the amount of firefight that we have to do. And again, we all love the trees, we all love the brush, we love all that stuff. We're going into a thing called Zone 0 in LA, and that's anything within 5 feet of the building is non-flammable. So like all of the ornamental vegetation wouldn't exist anymore. If you're going to have a fence, you're going to have a fence that's metal that won't burn. And the idea is that now the fire won't transition and go into the brush or into the fence, the wood fence, and then move into the structure itself. So there's a lot of strategic stuff going on.
There is. I mean, even that, what you just told me, is very strategic.
Yeah. So a lot of times, like, what I'll do is, like, if this building's on fire and I don't have the water, that's what I'm doing. I'm a supervisor, so I don't carry a bunch of water. I have just drinking water. That's what you got.
Right.
We have my team of people that are coming here. We're just going to continue to manage some of the hot spots to keep this thing from moving and potentially having some issues going into this.
So what do you think the difference is between Palisades and this one? I mean, because obviously Palisades was a hill, so is this kind of,
I think the wind is the driving factor, right? Yesterday,
Yeah,
we were
50
all,
mile hour per wind.
We were all grabbing our hats and just wondering if we were all going to make it through the night.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is the same scenario. What's different about tonight than yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You tell me.
Well, less wind for one.
Right? So,
yeah.
Hey, if you look at the back wall, there's still a creosote retaining system. I just want to get some water on that. If you look, this building's pretty soft because they made a good save on it. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's all scorched on this side. I just want to make sure we keep this all cooled down up against this structure. You guys, I can move. It's a better spot maybe for you, if you want. Let me pull forward.
Okay.
I'll keep talking to you.
Okay. I love the knowledge, man. Love the knowledge.
I've been doing it 36 years, so we should be knowledgeable.
Right.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
We all do great things that no one ever hears about. So, yeah, let's get behind the truck so we're not in the street.
This is great.
So, when you look at Palisades, there was some access issues,
Yeah.
water issues, obviously.
Right.
Water issues weren't necessarily that much the same here. They had, you guys have a lot of water available
Right.
up here, so I think your systems are more designed to have that volume of water come out. There's definitely some issues with some of our water systems, but again, down there, the difference with that is we have a lot of pools, right? You don't have a lot of pools here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have other ways to get pool water. Those are the things people don't realize is that we are drafting water out of pools. We are
Down there.
We
Yeah.
are doing all that. But a lot of times it just doesn't, it's not very obvious for yourselves or
Right.
somebody on TV. So I always look at it as one of the things that we teach is when you're making access into a backyard of a house, if it's under fire conditions or the fire's coming, we try to throw everything flammable into the pool, into the farthest part of the backyard, so that if we do get anything in zone 0, which is the stuff we talked about right up against the house, it's going to make all of that stuff harder to burn the structure because it's way out in the back of the yard. So some of the things that you guys can do is to soften your house by getting rid of some of the brush that's around it, anything that's going to receive fire, all your propane. Think about, just go to your house, wherever you live, think about everything that's right up against your house. It's probably really organized.
Right.
But think about when the wind starts to swirl, all that leaf litter goes right to the side, gets trapped between the trash cans. It gets
Because of the wind, again. Because of the
wind,
wind.
right?
Yeah.
Well, that pile of brush, you're very cognizant about. You don't want that to be there, but you're gone, and that wind effect is just pushing at 50 miles an hour. All the needles, all the leaves,
All the dry stuff,
trash,
yeah.
you name it, goes right to that spot. So you could probably tell me where that happens at your house.
Yeah.
Because you always have to go to the same spot. So if it was perfectly clean and you left, by the time you or I come in, that pile of brush may be there just because the wind pushes it there during the firefight. So the wind changes like crazy because the amount of temperature with the wind and driving that fire front through here.
Wow.
It turns into tornadoes. Like you'll be in here where these guys were, I'm sure of it, and there's probably vortices that were coming across the streets.
Fire or wind. Correct. So I saw that yesterday because I was up at Fairview, and it just, I mean, it would happen and then like gone. Like you see the fire just like a tornado
Exactly.
and then gone.
Yeah,
like,
that's the two different temperatures. So like you feel that colder air that's coming on right now.
Yeah.
And that's the heat coming off the ground that just starts that spiral, just like the air mass across the United States. That's
yeah.
So weather is a huge impact to the firefighting part, and I think as everybody starts to understand, when we're saying that it's dangerous, like those are times where we shouldn't be outside welding, we shouldn't be running our heavy equipment. There's things that we should not be doing, but at the end of the day.
But yeah, people don't have that knowledge, and they right.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
So, how you doing, sir? Do you need water?
No, I got plenty of water.
Oh. No.
Drinking water.
Not hydrate.
I stopped and got a couple of bottles earlier.
Gotcha. So the pink on his truck?
Yeah, from the airplanes. Yeah.
But the reason it's pink is so that they can see it from the air, because everything's black, everything's green, so the pink from the
stands
air
out.
is very stand out, and they can actually see and then continue to extend it. So those are things that a lot of people don't know. It's water soluble, so you wash it off with water. When I first started getting involved in this, I thought you had to take it off with like paint thinner. And
Oh, good.
I have no idea.
You don't know that part of it.
Yeah, so 3-day plan, and then everything after 3 days starts to turn into these massive teams, because you have to have work to rest ratio. All the guys that are here right now, we'll call it, are over 24, right? Because it started yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They're still working from the time this thing started, and they're still here. We're holding them on scene.
Wow.
Because we don't have the resources to get them out. So I got here at midnight.
You got here at midnight?
Yeah. So I got
From where are you from?
I'm from Olympia, Washington.
Olympia, okay.
Yeah, I brought that's my personal truck. I'm just over here.
Just helping, volunteering.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and refilling,
Nice.
whatever.
I didn't even, it's funny, I wasn't even looking up there. I didn't even see it.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just Captain Obvious, I guess.
Wow.
So we're going to have night resources that are coming in that will be new. And when I say new, they're new to the fire. So the guys that have been working, guys and gals that have been working for the last, full
24 hours,
shift are finally going to go get some sleep. They're finally going to have a real meal and not eat out of a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All night, all day. It's people just flagging me down. We need help.
And you're just hanging out.
Yeah, that's just me and my farm truck.
Just independent. Just came up to help.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You know what I mean?
So,
That's why,
I left last night. I loaded the truck on my semi. I parked my semi at the fairgrounds.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I loaded water at the fairgrounds and
Perfect.
just doing what I
Is that one of the staging areas?
Yeah, down at the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have side sprayers?
I have side sprayers and 200 feet of hose.
Yeah. I think we like to, we address them as what they call nuisance fire calls.
A nuisance?
A nuisance only because, like, you got this big fire, right, that's burning, and this is what everybody sees.
Yeah.
That's not doing anything. We're not even worried about that. But at the end of the day, that generates a 911 call that all of us stop doing because
that's what I've been trying to take care of.
Yeah.
Driving through.
Like little smaller stuff?
Yeah.
Well, just gridding everything. And if something's on fire, I stop and I put it out.
Yeah.
Because I know how I used to be a wildland firefighter.
So you get it.
And I know how it is when you get 500 911 calls and they're when you guys need to be up on the front lines.
Yeah, and the hard part is that in the sense of optics and training, like you guys don't have the trained eye, so to you that looks like a building that's on fire. When you say it really is, but it's a building on fire that isn't savable. That is a real low risk to creating another issue, right? Because everything's in the black.
All I know is if I keep myself in the black, I'm good.
Yeah,
Right, because everything you're saying, everything is basically what's burnt is burnt. So like this.
But see, like this is
that's
the
not
prime
complete.
example. Like when I'm driving by, I'm going to look at something else, and I see this structure that's standing, and then I drive up and I see the exposure to it. And it's like, ooh, this thing's. So now the structure components are no longer protecting the structure, right? So the siding kept the fire from going into the wood.
Right.
The wood is now protected by the inside, which is the drywall, and that's compartmentalizing the structure. Once it gets soft like that, windows are open, windows break, windows whatever.
Yeah.
That's how the fire transitions. All of the see the vents that are up in the attic space underneath, like that's how in there. We come here, we fight this fire. There's nothing showing from that one.
Right.
We get called down the street because he's getting just like he is. He's getting flagged down. We go to the next one, and then we come back tomorrow, and that thing's on the ground. Yeah. And the reason why is because the embers went up there, and we had to leave, and it didn't look like it was on fire when we were here.
Wow.
And then we come back, and the whole roof is going. Typically, that fire, I don't want to say it's simple. That's a very complex structure because it's above grade. There's garages underneath. There's multiple units.
There for 2 days before they ignite.
Are you serious? I can sit up there.
So we call it tactical patrolling, and it's fire front follow is a key terminology that we use. The idea is that all of these fires will start to show their face a couple days later. Like what's your name?
My name's Chuck Rogers.
Chuck Rogers? Rich.
Rich, it's good to meet you.
So like he's saying he'll be driving down here, that's a 911 call. Like we need to address because that is still a very savable structure. But the problem is when you get spread out and you have limited resources, we would typically throw 5 engines and 2 trucks on that ladder
Wow.
to just do that building if that's all we had going on today. You know, so typically
That's what I'm kind of looking for is the lone standers. You know,
Right.
Sure, there's no look up at the vents and see if you see any smoke or something coming out. Any of these little trucks that need water, I can give them water.
So yeah, that's it. So
Wow.
these guys right now, we just kind of, you know, tonight's a big night. You know, we can get a lot more fresh eyes, fresh bodies that are going to get out here and be able to
See stuff,
walk
yeah.
around non-zombie. You know, that's the goal, is just to keep throwing, you know, rested, you know, enthusiastic firefighting people. I mean, we all love what we do. I can pretty much say for 36 years, it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me. I've lost a lot of friends. I think I'm at 27.
Oh man.
36 years.
It's one a year almost.
Yeah, at least. LA City's
man.
burning a lot. So we have a lot of exposure. You know, we have a lot of stuff, like a lot of cardiac issues that are happening. So at the end of the day, I left on Thursday because I was going to Boise. And like I said, we got derailed and came out here. I brought Boise dirt with me.
Do you know, is it still burning? That east fire?
The other side, the autumn fire, it sounded like it was still pretty busy over there. It's on the opposite side of the 390.
It's on the other side. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's the northwest of the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spotted across the river, and then it was unstaffed because they just couldn't get over there fast enough, and then it burned, you know, several acres before they could get over there last night, and then everybody's just strung.
Are you having problems getting through the checkpoints? Or I'm sure they're letting you. Depends.
It depends.
Yeah. So does it have more water or some sort of foam?
He's got some foam in
Foamy,
it.
okay.
So if you think about water, when it sits on your table, like if you spill it, it has that big bubble to it.
Yeah.
That's because it's got the surface tension, so it kind of holds its own shape. If you put the foam in it, thank you very much. If you put foam on it, thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. It breaks the surface tension down, and the water will go from a bubble to it'll just flow across your table.
Right.
And so that's what that does. It helps for penetration. It helps allow the water to actually get deeper into the structures. A lot of times we won't use those on, we'll call it just a regular structure fire, because if it's arson and we're trying to look for whatever started it, then our dogs, they don't hit the stuff, because that is a deterrent to
right.
them. So a lot of times we won't use that until later in the fire.
Right.
Yeah. Let me take a look at this. It might be. Oh, that's way down there.
Wow, you guys. Such good information.
That's a whole other place down there right by the river that got beat up pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
Do you guys do ride-alongs?
I wish. I could teach you so much.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
It's such a great job.
I know police do that type of stuff if you sign up and, stuff like that.
Thanks, fellas.
Just across the border in Idaho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Coeur d'Alene area?
Yeah.
A lot of my city fire department buddies that are retiring are moving there.
Yeah. It's a beautiful area.
My brother owned property there probably 30 years ago on the lake.
On the lake.
And he got a divorce and ended up selling it.
Oh,
I
man.
just can only imagine what that would be worth now.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there.
I've never been.
Okay. Might need to try if you get a moment.
It's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
25 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From Spokane?
Yeah, 25, 30. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I hope so. I hear a lot of stuff about it, and on the record, I'm probably not moving here because no one likes California. I get it.
You get it.
I get it. I mean, where am I supposed to move though?
I know, right?
I want to leave too.
Hey, at least if you're a good person, you know.
I am a good person.
I know. I can tell. I can tell.
I always like to say that I'm part of the solution. You know, I mean,
See,
there's plenty of people out there that bring problems.
there are. Yeah.
I have
Unfortunately,
such a different set of lenses. You know, I've worked in downtown LA for 10 years in Watts.
Yeah.
Down in South Central with the San Fernando Valley. I mean, firefighting has taught me
a lot.
how to be with people.
Yep.
That are either friends of yours or not.
Right.
And at the end of the day, what's really, really beautiful about the fire department is we show up to everybody's worst day, and that's all I deal with.
Is their worst day.
Their worst day. Unfortunately, what that does for you is that you see their worst days, and you can't let go of it. So when your family's trying to have their fun times, it really affects their fun time because you're like, you know, at one point I saw somebody that had something happen to them doing that. So like for me, it's just different. You know, so my poor kids they had a different life than most kids because I wouldn't let them do certain things.
Well, yeah, because you're getting really overprotective, and you know, yeah.
So there's a lot of scars that firefighters carry around with them, you know, and that's, you can only imagine. You think about when we say bad days without talking really too much into it. It's
I know somebody who's a chief.
Yeah.
So
you get it.
Yeah.
And what's really kind of a bummer is everybody wants to know the most glorious call you've ever been on. Like that's the thing that constantly, and what sucks.
But almost all of them are. You could say that. I mean, a lot.
As soon as you say that, you know, your whole brain just kind of like goes through the Rolodex because you're actually looking for that call, and then you're like, I don't want to talk about that one.
Right, because you've seen so much. Yeah. So I understand.
Kids are really hard to deal with. I've always worked in really, really low income, you know, areas. So
that's even harder.
It is because again, now you're dealing with, you know, a kid that doesn't even have a chance as it is, you know, and then they're living in that, you know, mess, and away we go. So yeah, life's good. I honestly, and I'm trying to make sure that these guys know the firefighters that were working here are gonna be extremely bummed out. It is our goal to make sure that nobody has to deal with this. And when it happens in this magnitude, it's really even hard for firefighters to fathom.
Right.
That in their minds they failed the community, but I just look at the conditions that they had and the amount of structures. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. And
I mean, because you really think about it, now that you're talking about it, you said your name was Kurt, right?
Rich.
Yeah. Quincy.
Rich Dede
Quincy Franklin.
Yeah,
Yep. So now that you're talking about it, it's like it makes a lot of sense because I know police have their jobs, and it's a lot different than what you guys do because you guys are actually a lot of times really saving a lot of people.
Yeah, and I think. I get it. And the difference too, though, is like we typically don't bring consequences.
Right.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately for the police department, they bring consequences when you do bad things. Bad things happen to you.
Right.
For us, we're not typically dealing with that. Like, you call us, it's as bad as it gets. We don't get to judge. Like, none of that matters.
Right.
Like,
you're there to
people that are bleeding from or how they're bleeding. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Let me check this real quick. Sorry.
You're good. Wow. Everett Fire. That's I believe that's also Western Washington, you guys. Everett.
So yeah, we use a WhatsApp to communicate.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so we all get to see it. So they call it ops. The operational people are all the ones boots on the ground. And everybody that's boots on the ground work for the operations side of the department, you know, like our team. There's administrative side, there's finance, there's all these different little things. It's like a whole little city. That's really fascinating too because they have to track all the people. Well, as soon as they track the people, that's what buys the lunches. You know? So like when you think about, you talk about 300 lunches show up.
Wow.
I mean, the monster that happens is it's impressive.
Yeah.
You know, and we have a lot of people on our team. I think 120 maybe. 120.
With your team from
Just
LA?
team,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it LA, but it's California. I think
California,
is the
okay.
easiest.
Okay.
Because I'm from LA. There's some, people from Santa Monica, Ventura County. They're all
Okay.
from
Okay.
down
Different
there.
areas. Yep.
The cool part is it's, United States Forest Service. It's municipalities.
Yeah.
It's cultural, folks. There's so much that glues the team
Yeah,
together that
yeah.
makes it all. I mean, it's amazing the army of people that show up. It's pretty cool.
Now, how common is it or uncommon for like 3 major fires to start up in the same day, like what happened yesterday here?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, think of the Palisades, because obviously everybody knows that one too, right?
Yeah.
We had. I'm just stressing out like we're gonna get ran into. Palisades started, and then we had the Eaton fire, the same 24-hour period.
Mhm.
And we had probably 3 or 4 different fires that all
Yeah.
started.
Pasadena was out a little ways from
Yeah,
Palisades.
not very far, well, like 16 to 20 miles, maybe
Yep.
or less.
Yeah.
So when you said, what's different about this one? Well, again, the only difference is the wind event was only 1 day,
Okay.
and it's a cold front wind that came through, and typically cold fronts bring. So if you think about a fire, and when you start to watch the cold fronts, if you take the L, that's the low.
Right.
The only way you can push that thing over is this direction, right? So when I say the L, like if you're standing the L up and you were trying to knock it over, you wouldn't push it this way to knock it over. Remember what direction they're flowing. So they're flowing, but highs and lows go to each other. Like the air mass is moving towards it, so that's very predictable. But remember, as the low's coming in, it's drawing air or it's throwing air, one of the two, depending on high or low. And when it passes the fire, whatever the fire was doing a minute ago, if the wind's all blowing this way, and then once the front goes by, it's 180 degrees going the opposite direction. So all day
Could have turned.
when you're fighting this side, and now all of a sudden you're fighting on this side because it's just spotted over all your stuff, and that's how it starts to run. If you really study fire fatalities happen on a lot of cold fronts when the cold fronts are coming through because of the amount of wind effect that comes through on our fires. So if you just, when you get a ton of time, if you go on YouTube and look up fire fatalities or case studies of fire fatalities, a lot of the times they're during a cold front that goes through the fire. Thunder cells.
Yep.
So even thunder cell, like if there's no thunder cell, but you have what they call cumulus buildup, that's when the fire just looks like this massive volcano.
Yeah.
That's going up, and it's like a big piston, is what I like to talk about. So it's going like there, because obviously as it rises up in the atmosphere, it cools off, and now that weight is getting heavier, and it's like a big plunger that pushes straight down, and then all that air hits the ground. And then it shoots out in all directions.
Yep.
And so you'll see that same fire effect. I've been on fires that are so big that it's raining and there's no clouds, it's just the smoke. And that's because the crystallization of the smoke up
atop.
the moisture goes up there, turns to rain, and comes down. It's massive. Like the
Wow.
whole weather effect is true.
You guys need to be weathermen instead of what.
We are,
Well, I know,
honestly, yeah.
I can tell, but
Yeah.
we listen to weathermen on the
Yeah.
news, and I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I mean,
again, that's a struggle just to be, as accurate as possible, and obviously they don't get to predict what Mother Nature decides.
Right,
to
that's
do,
true.
but at the end of the day, for me, I always tell people that wherever the smoke is going, the fire's headed that way. So keep it pretty simple.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
for you as a journalist, you're coming in and you're looking at stuff. If you're driving in, the smoke's going away from you, you're in a good spot. If you go in, all your action shots are going to be underneath the smoke, but remember that fire, if you're in front of it, is coming over the top of you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're under that smoke column,
Right, because that's the way it's going.
because all the embers, right, are
Yep.
coming and dropping. That's what happened on this fire. It started way over there. As it gets up, now you have a house, you have paper, you have whatever flying up in the air, the needles, the tree bark, all that stuff starts to fly and gets pushed up into that heat convection. And
It's
then
going to drop
drops
at some
out.
point, yeah.
And when it drops out, it's hitting the ground. We remember when we're fighting the fire, we're focused over here because that's
Right,
where
because that's
it
where
is.
it's coming from.
All of that stuff's happening behind us. I couldn't even tell that there was a house across the street because it was so blacked out because there's 20 homes all burning. I wasn't here when it was burning through, but I can only
Right.
imagine. It was very, very dark smoke. And I've been on fires where my engine is parked right in that driveway with a light bar on.
And you can't see it. Wow. 20 feet away.
Yeah, so...
And that's how you figure. I mean, with the wind, again, smoke's coming this way. It's going to be carrying stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to drop someplace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ember casting, and so we call it the pig, but it's probability of ignition. So I don't know what it was. I can only assume that on this fire was at least at 60 to 80%. It might have been higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
So every ember cast that hits the ground and gets into a receptive fuel bed like grass or the leaf litter from the trees, that's the percentage of those things that land in the ground that are actually going to catch on fire. And they're able to predict that based on fuel moisture, the wind, the topography, the temperature, humidity, all that
Wow.
stuff. So when you talk about the weather and how important it is, it's huge.
Yeah.
Because, again, they can start to predict the red flags, and that's where that all comes out of. It's not just to make it inconvenient so you can't park, but all those numbers are starting to change,
Mhm.
the fuel temperatures and stuff.
So obviously today, it's obviously much more better day for you guys than
Yeah.
yesterday.
But you said it. What's the reason why it's better?
Because of the wind, less
Yeah,
wind.
exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you can
So-
still feel it at times, right? Obviously, like you.
Coming in next, a low pressure went through.
Right.
What follows a low pressure?
High pressure.
What happens in a high pressure?
You got me there. I know you said it.
Does it get cold or does it get hot?
Because how more.
All these nice mild temperatures, but in the next few days you're going to start getting the temperature increase again. What does that do? Well, it's going to allow that inversion layer to push out, and now you're going to get massive air movement coming through here. So that's why it's so important for us to continue to manage just these little teeny fires next to the house for the next few days. We need to immerse ourselves in this fire just to continue to keep all these hot spots out, so that it doesn't continue to just run in these little green belts and make their way through here. You
Yeah.
know? So tactical patrol is a big deal. So,
And is there different people that do different, like you're saying, the tactical
yeah, so
versus
if you start looking at some of the engine types, like this one that's coming up right now,
right?
this is a Type 3. So it's got off-road capability. It's shorter wheelbase. So we would use them more in a rural area where we need to get them in. Whereas like that little one that came in is more something that we would call a patrol. And they would go out and do these little
spots like that.
because he can pull right up to it, and he's not blowing up the concrete, and he's not falling into, falling off the edge and stuff because he can't park in. So it's just different. You know, it's just different. Each rig is still, at the end of the day, is just bringing in water, and then depending on how much. There's some, like his water tender, I didn't even really look at it, but it was probably 2,500 gallons to 4,000 gallons. Somewhere in there. That's it.
I thank you, Kurt. Man, Rich. I said Kurt. That's right, Rich. I'm sorry, man.
Quincy.
Yes. See, at least you remember me.
Yeah, that's a cool name, buddy. Yeah. Who do you report for?
I'm independent, so I do. I know Nick Sorter, so I give some stuff to Nick Sorter and Cam and some of them guys. So yeah, but it's all right.
I try to turn that off.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Usually I hear the noise I don't want to hear.
But I have my own platforms. I go by the BC Preacher.
The BC Preacher.
Yeah.
BC meaning
Black conservative.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah.
I love my purity. Well, good for you. Again, I think we all need just, simple said is we just need to care for each other.
We do. 100%.
These horrific moments really bring out humanity.
The good side,
It's
what we
amazing.
need. What we need.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just hate to see people suffer. I hate to see the loss, and you can never get it back. And it's something that we don't really get to understand much in the fire world. Is because we come in, we're here for,
And then you're gone.
We're here for a few days, right?
Yeah.
We're doing what we do to minimize and try to get out of here to go to the next one, and then we don't typically see people sifting through looking for their mom's wedding ring.
Off-duty firefighter in the area. Seeing a 1,000 by 1,000 foot spot fire south aspect just northeast of his house on the south aspect of the bridge. I got an address of 15108 North River Park Lane.
So that's
Address is 15108 North River Park Lane.
so it's like your 911.
Right.
What's your emergency? I got this happening.
Yep.
They identify the address to them anymore. So then what they do is they call us. I'm a division soup. So as they call me, then now I'm looking at that address to see if that's something.
Okay. Wow.
So
All right.
Take off, Quincy.
All right.
Amazing, buddy.
Thank you,
Great to
buddy.
meet
Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
Of course. Have a great day.
You too. Be safe. All right. Wow. 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 Gold mine. That's a gold mine, you guys. See? And what's funny about this? What just happened, what's amazing about what just happened is I actually did a post about this the other day on Facebook. And like the information that was just given, that's probably hours and hours of schooling. Hours of schooling. It's so amazing. There's a plane up in the air flying around, trying to see where it's at. So he might be on his way to another fire that's active. Not to say that this stuff isn't active, but they're monitoring it. That whole situation, what he was saying regarding that was amazing. You guys just heard like so much stuff. This is on India Trail Road. Here comes a police car, maybe going to the same thing that he's probably going to. We'll see if the police car moves or follows him. Doesn't look like it. No, he's been pulling over for the officer. Yeah, so Eric, this is India Trail. Wow, amazing. Look at this cable. I don't know how much battery I have left. 35%. I gotta get back in the car soon. I don't have my battery with me or nothing. So you can only walk. These cars, I don't know if they live here. But National Guard is blocking the road back there. If you guys have been watching me all this time, then you guys know. It's all about wind. Yeah, plane keeps circling. So last night they did have this intersection blocked off, so I wasn't able to come down this way. And like I said, there's the ridge, there's houses up on the ridge there. Yes, I'm on Indian Trail Road. Indian Trail Road. Walk down here a little bit and then I'll turn back. See if we can maneuver and go anywhere else. A lot of these places are having blocked off for road access. So I'm not even sure how these people are coming out, or let me say where they got in at. I don't know where they actually got in at. All these telephone lines and are down. These are the ones you tell your children not to hit. So those are the ones, the little fires that you might see still smoking. If I'm not mistaken, he said the black zone. Rich said the black zone. because it's just little pop-up fires or still things are smoking. Was that a Biden sign that got burned? He wasn't conservative. I think he was liberal conservative. Good guy, though. Very good guy. And the political stuff, the politics, really doesn't matter. But see, a lot of people would say, oh, you know, what are you? Couldn't really tell. The only reason why I said that is because when I told him, like black conservative preacher, he didn't take the jump, I should say, like some people would. But again, it doesn't really matter. Good dude out here for humanity, helping people, not caring about which side you're on. And he did say that, you know, LA has its problems, so I think he's kind of aware. It's clearing out, so I mean, I don't know if it's because the wind has shifted, maybe no other fires have sparked up, but it's got clearer. Guy that pulled up in his truck, he came from I think he said Olympia, Washington, just to help out. How much further down this goes. I'll hop over to the other side. That was him there. I'll hop over to the other side of the street and start walking back. I don't see anything really down that way. I'm not saying there's not. Obviously, all this stuff has been burnt. You know, saw this last night. You know, I can feel the wind right now. And yesterday, when I was live streaming for a minute, some of you guys couldn't hear me because it was so loud with the wind. So let's walk back and get in the car. We could drive around some more. LA, California firefighters are up here. Got here yesterday. Independent people are coming in. Just human beings coming to help. A lot of rumors are already out there. People are saying stuff already, which opinions and what, you know, what starts to happen, why things are happening. This is still smoking. So I do have that up on YouTube, right up off of Aragon and that whole area. I'll probably shoot over that way here in a little bit. But yeah, I was up in the countryside, up in where the stuff was happening yesterday over the Fairview fire. So I do got a bunch of footage posted on YouTube and X. I did a complete video on YouTube. There's clips on X, clips on Facebook. But the rumors, you know, it's kind of like with the whole incident down in Twin Falls, the rumors with that already. People are saying that this makes sense because they're wanting to build data centers here in Meade and Airway Heights. So people will start thinking that maybe the fires were set because of that. To start clearing out things, to make changes. You know how it goes. The rumors start. You know, conspiracies, which could be true. I'm not against conspiracies at all. Film this for a second over here. I'm good, thank you, bro. Got one, thanks. It's still smoking there. So much damage. Bob Ferguson declares the emergency, then burns the opposing citizens out right before the election. Yeah, so you have that too. Across, go back over here. Yep, we'll go back to the car. I'll get back to the car. We'll drive some more. Can't come in this area. I'll go back down to that one street where those people said that we could walk down. I'll go back there. Stuff is crazy. This telephone, this whole thing that caught on fire goes all the way straight down through this neighborhood. Goes up this hill. They got that fire out. Goes all the way down that whole neighborhood. Wow, amazing. Amazing, amazing. So you can see what, oh yeah, that's where the firefighters look at the door.
Are you the real BCP?
I am.
Was
How you doing?
Good.
Yep. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. I grew up just in that house right down the street here.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You guys weren't affected?
No, that's my
That's
family's
good.
house, but it looks like it's fine.
We came up to check on him.
Okay, good.
And I seen
Good.
you're streaming, so I figured I'd say what's up.
Yeah, it's me. Yep.
We saw a few hot spots along the way. There's
We
some
put them
roots
out
that
with
we
the.
had.
Oh, did you guys?
Yeah,
Good job, man.
Bring water to everyone up here. I ended up dumping half of it on some roots.
Good. Yeah, good.
Just right down there, that tree, it was like smoldering really bad, but we dumped some water on it. Now it's not. So
Nice.
It's down in the roots and it's like a fuse.
we got it.
Yeah. That's what they were doing. There was a couple fires, little small ones, going on here on this property, and that's why that guy was here.
We saw some up on the hillside, like right there.
Yeah, there's a
I'm
lot.
not
Yeah.
going up in there. Next to
Yeah,
the
I'm not going
power
on no
lines.
property and the power lines. Yeah.
I don't want to be mistaken for a looter.
Yeah. I know.
I think they cut off the power, but still, I'd be careful. Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They cut it off. So you said you have family down here living?
Yeah, just a couple blocks down the road.
Okay.
One of those houses right there. That's the one I grew up in.
Nice, man. Well,
Still in the family, but.
and it's
obviously
okay
they're
though.
out there.
Yeah, it's
Good.
It burned across from it, but
Oh, really?
It didn't jump the other side of Indian Trail here, down there.
Yeah.
It zigzagged through here.
I'm probably gonna go down to the other main road down there, Francis, where they have it blocked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can walk down there too. So I'm probably gonna down that way. I was at Fairview yesterday. I went up over by Aragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was up there yesterday.
Yeah, that's closer to where I live.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty big too.
Yeah, that whole area up in there, it's just a bunch of farmland
Yeah.
and forests.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
So-
like the back, like the rural part of the city.
You were talking about that upriver fire from like a little while ago?
No, the Upper River, not that one. The one yesterday was Fairview.
Up in Peon Prairie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one that was, what was that, a month ago?
Yeah.
On upriver.
Upriver.
At the Spokane Park, there was a couple cars parked right there, right? So I went up there, and there was teenagers up there, and I got them to get out of there. They were trying to help to see if there was any hikers that were stuck up there.
Mhm.
But the wind picked up like 50 miles an hour, and I had just talked them off getting on the plane because there was no one. We were listening for screams. There was no one.
No one.
Yeah, I have video of it. But,
Do you really?
yeah.
Yeah, I was on the other side of the river.
Oh, were you?
By the airport.
Yeah.
And we were all watching it in case it jumped and got into our neighborhood.
Right, because that was pretty close. That was more closer to city type stuff.
That was
than,
in the
Yeah.
like out in the valley out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really close to our neighborhood.
Because all I had to do was just jump over to that field.
Oh, that was the last one. You need to. That's when I got him out of there.
I got blocked by
man.
the barricade they had. We were gonna go to try and get everyone else.
So I go up there.
You guys might want to get down. Huh?
See that fire burning?
Yep.
And then I got him to get down, and it picked up like 50 miles an hour.
Like right
winds,
after?
And it burned right where they were standing as we were just like, 20 feet out of there.
What were they doing there?
Looking for hikers to see.
Oh,
like
so you're
that's
trying
what
to
I
help?
went up there
Okay.
originally for it too, to see if there's, because a lot of people hike up there at Spokane.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just making sure if there's any hikers up there to get out of
Yeah,
there.
me too. Have you heard anyone yelling from like this direction? There's someone down here.
That ended up being a firefighter
Yeah.
telling people to leave
Oh,
the
we can
house.
see the smoke from that flare up now.
But-
The
There's
one
a
down
flare
by
up?
Excelsior, yeah. The same thing, stumps started going off and it got into the roots when we were coming up here.
Oh,
We
man.
let the National Guard people know and they forwarded it to the firefighters.
Yeah.
You can clearly see the smoke coming up now.
Oh, down there,
Yeah,
behind.
way
Yep,
down
yep,
as
I
far
see
as
it.
you can see
Yep,
it,
yep.
Yeah, we should go down there. And
It sucks seeing this
that out.
neighborhood like this, because this is, that's where I grew up.
I know it's a nice neighborhood. I mean, the whole people hike and all sorts of stuff around here. Trails.
You see the bulk water fill-up station?
Yeah.
Is burnt.
Yeah.
The irony.
So we'll keep working at it, guys. Keep working at it.
Yeah, we got a hot spot out,
Yeah.
completely out, and it was just at the base of a tree, the big tree just right up there. Was it this one or that one?
It's
I think
that
this
next
one,
one
right here.
Yeah, on this property.
The
Yeah.
other side of where
Just-
that electrical box
Yeah.
is.
Yep. And it was smoldering pretty bad, but we dumped a bunch of water. It
Yeah.
was smoldering now.
That's
It
why
was
you guys
right
have
at the
it?
base of the tree, about to hit the tree, like that far away from the base.
Man.
So yeah, we'll get back to it.
All right, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming over. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You guys have a good day.
We'll like and subscribe.
All right. All right. You never know. That was good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. How you
Yeah,
doing?
all right.
Stay safe.
Thank you. You too. You see that old classic truck over here too. Fire in Portland. Look at that. That's an old classic truck. Ooh, more fires have popped up on this one. Look. See the flames? It's because of the wind. That's what he was just talking about. Exactly what he was just talking about.
Worth it? Can I do it?
No.
It's right on that hill.
I don't think there's really nothing there to burn, so there's nothing really to worry about unless there's some embers that go flying. So they're up here helping. That's what they're doing. Smell is strong. Man, there's so much damage. So these houses, I mean, you can see on the back, look at that siding. All the bricks fell. We're gonna go up there and try to stop. They're grabbing a hose. I don't know if it'll reach. It's kind of far to reach, so. There goes the wind, more wind. See, and this is where he said, if you guys paid attention, this is what he said. He said that you don't want to be on this side of it. There's even houses up on the hill more that are burnt down too. But this here is where he said that the embers, see, because the wind's coming the wind's actually coming toward me. So it's coming toward her house. And you can see the smoke coming this way too. And that's where he said this is where the embers would drop at. Yes, I'm near Francis in Indiana. Or India. Yep. Well, I'm not near Francis. I'm not. Well, I am near Francis. I'm north of Francis. I'm on Indian. I'm north of Francis. On Indian. North of Francis. I'm on Francis where you can't go, or excuse me, on Indian where you cannot go past. I'm at the roadblock on Indian. All right. And this one's still smoking. It's starting to get smoky again. I think something started up somewhere. It's starting to get smoky again, or unless it's unless it got pushed. Yeah, it was clearing out. Now it's starting to get smoky again. Yeah, that wind will make stuff like, man, that's interesting. What Rich was saying about the wind and all that type of stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, you guys, let's go drive some more. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, not really good stuff, but It's not really good stuff, but interesting. Very interesting. Informative. Let's go see where else we can go. How about that?
We have committed the full weight of our resources.
Let's go see where else we can go.
Deploying every investigative and intelligence tool at our disposal. Services specialists are also working tirelessly to support both the investigation and those impacted. The FBI's Victim Services Division, which administers the Victim Services Response Team, will be arriving.
Let's see. Kenneth did I said that earlier. $5 Venmo.
We're standing shoulder to shoulder with partners.
They get what you're saying. Wind has been rough with all these fires. Yes, it has.
As the chief said, the FBI has established a dedicated media tech line.
Let's see where I can go. Can I go down? No, I can't. That's a cliff. I forgot how I can maneuver. How can I maneuver? Where can I get to? That's a cliff. Let me see. That's prairie. 5 Mile Prairie. I can't go up there. Go up there. Maybe work around that way. That's a cliff. Does that drop me down? No, it doesn't drop me down. Or does it? No. Barnes Road, perhaps? Maybe? Where's Barnes Road? Strong. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. No, that's way up there. Can't do that. Can't do that. Are new buildings catching fire? I haven't seen any new buildings catching fire. I need to drop down to Spokane Police. I need to drop down to this other area. But how far can I walk? I need to go down there. That's where I need to go. Okay, let me see. If I go there, a lot of people are on scooters. Here go 2 blocks. National Guard's out here doing traffic, not even the police. That interview was, man, priceless, and I wish I could have. I know it's on the stream, but I wish it would have been like a. Goodness, that'd be so. Like to have got a whatchamacallit? Like a real legit like ride along. Oh, that'd have been banging. in thick again with smoke. Oh, they have roadblocks now? Oh, man. Road closed. Road closed. I don't know. Turn around. They have the road closed. They're doing something. If I go over here, I'm not going to be able to make a left. Let me see. It's kind of like this area where it's like, kind of like, it's not dead ends, but it's like, you can only go so far. So like, you're kind of like trapped in this little area. And the roads around here, all this area, all the roads are like this. They all suck. Just like all these cracks across the whole road. All right, so walk there. Now there's a house or two caught. Been burnt down.
I'm going to delete this stream after we finish because it was not helpful to you. This stream was not helpful to you with information. I saw
PayPal. Who did PayPal? Someone did a PayPal. Let me see. Someone did a PayPal. Stay safe. Donna, thank you. $50 PayPal. Thank you very much, Donna. God bless you. There's another house. A couple houses in front of me on the left. I'll turn around.
That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to tell you.
Look. Look at this. I'm not going down there, but look. Straight ahead there.
Hold on. I'm listening to it.
Boom.
I'm listening to
all these cars.
Hold on. I'm listening to it.
Wish again. Okay. Wish again. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. I'll let you guys see this. Look, they had a pool back there. They had a pool back there in the back. Oh, yeah, they got water on top of their house. Several houses were doing that. So this is at Sutherland and Timothy Place. Sutherland and Timothy Place. Those people are coming home. They're coming to see their home, and here it is. Like, Sutherland and Timothy Place. I gotta get my battery charged. My battery's going to die. My phone's not my battery, but my phone. 12%.
So they didn't say much about 16 reviews, but again, minutes after law enforcement arrived, there was an officer-involved shooting that nobody was injured in, that they're reviewing, and they didn't really give me more detail about that. So I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, so some of you probably heard this. Chad Williams, 24 years old, is the suspect. He is dead. Chad Williams, 24 years old.
Let me see. Tia, thank you for the $20 Venmo. Thank you, thank you.
And he took his own
Thank you for the $20 Venmo.
Chad Williams, 24, took his own life. He is the shooting suspect. Alright? So, again, it's sort of like, they didn't say and,
I need to get down to that one area because like tonight when it gets dark, I'm not gonna be able to see nothing. I don't have no flashlight with me either.
the sound wasn't working on their feed, so it took us a while to get it up on the screen. Pretty different. But the chat shooting suspect 24 dead of self-inflicted gunshot. Hang on, let's see if there's anything else. Chad Williams' family is cooperating with authorities. It's being investigated. I've heard nothing about a motive.
Really got that hole blocked off now.
They're setting up seeking victims website. They say they want the public to not spread unverified information. In case you're just joining,
It's fire traveling southwest or southeast. It's going like northeast.
so
That's how it has been going.
rushed to get a different feed. By the time I got the other feed on the air, the police had already, the first police speaker had already spoken, and that was basically the only new information. They took no question. The whole thing was quite short. So I'm just going through my
That's my locks going out. Don't worry. Everything's all right. My locks, the motor. The motor. It's sad for the ones who lost their homes. It is. It really is. You know, especially, can you imagine that? Like, you lose your home and you look right across the street and you see that your neighbors is perfectly fine. That sucks. So yeah, it's hard. Goodness gracious, this road just seems like it beat up your car. There's that guy. It's the guy that was helping earlier. Sorry, you guys. Just give me a minute. I try to be where the action is at. Appreciate it, PDM. Oh, PD. Yes, thank you. I try to be where the action is at. I work on it.
That would have been a nice question that to be asked in the press conference, but they took no questions.
This is it.
No victims have been identified.
Big fire in Portland right now at a warehouse.
Critical condition, 3 in stable condition, 2 have been treated and released. 2 people tried to stop the shooter by shooting him. We know an off-duty police officer and a police officer. And
It's just a warehouse.
Minutes after the police arrived, there was an officer-involved shooting in which no one got hurt, and they're looking into this, but there was no real detail given on that. So I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that was the officer, maybe an officer tried to fire at somebody they thought was the shooter. I have no idea. They didn't say. So that's
what is this?
That's basically what they said. Yes, the press conference.
Go back video.
It wasn't even. They didn't even take questions.
They got every road blocked off around here. All right, give me a second, guys.
Yes, as we mentioned, and I literally forgot to talk about this just a few minutes ago. We were talking about this on the street where it was that one of the victims was a worker at the In-N-Out Burger, the owner said. One of the people who died. Thank you, PH Survivor, for watching, for your support of the channel. Let's see here. An In-N-Out associate said the here is. And you can see here it's these. This, shooting. Measure this. 2 are treated well and relief. 4th edition and 2 are in critical condition. An off-duty state trooper and an armed citizen both fired back and diverted the gun. We believe their actions helped drive the suspect away from the scene, preventing further casualties. One of those kills was an employee fast food chain's officer. And no victims were identified, and I did want to mention this, that one witness said that he saw someone out when this car was going bleeding from the gunshot wound to the chest across the parking lot. Employee managed to stick our mouth rifle. is, was the employee shot first? No idea who was shot when. Also, there's a video that was yesterday ago. The shooter shooting a number of shots into a car in the parking lot. And it didn't appear to me that there was somebody in the car. I'm not sure. They didn't mention that today. Again, would have been a great thing for a question to be asked in the press conference. They took no questions in the press conference. So I don't know what the deal was with the shooting at the car. MQ thinks his cell phone will give lots of answers. My CS says, why do they have to take complete strangers at work? Now, Midnight Special says, maybe former employee. Look, that's a good question. Did this person have any connection to this in and out or in and out in general? Did he know any of the victims? We don't know. I don't even know that they said where he's from. I think they just identified him as 24-year-old Chad Williams. Still no sound. Give me one more. Sometimes I do want to check this. Sometimes there's other reports that come out, like in different news outlets. Let me just see if I can find anything real quick. You never know. Stuff can pop up. Yes, Eileen says, as I was saying, that there's a video that appears to show the shooter shooting at a car. And they didn't talk about that. Oh, now also, one of the viewers mentioned fantasy that somebody now said have somebody taking orders outside.
A lot of ashes flying around, guys. A lot of ashes. Code yellow. Did we fall asleep? No, we didn't fall asleep. I stepped out the car for a second. Stepped out the car for a minute. I'll probably head out of here soon. I'm missing wrestling. Nobody better, y'all better not tell me what happened with wrestling. Don't say nothing. Okay, so we'll go this way. But they said that lady said there was nothing down there, though. It's all right, we'll check. We'll check. What's code yellow? Party Bonanza, what's code yellow? Code yellow, huh? Pee break? No, no pee break. No. No. More National Guard up here, blocking this road. Means you have to use the bathroom. Yeah, I figured that out after Bonanza told me. Nope, I didn't need no code yellow. Goodness, these roads. Dum, dum. Sounds like a car's just gonna fall apart. Service I have left on my phone. Not service, but I only have 12% battery life. I might have to end it, guys, and just film on my other phone. Now I don't have no battery with me either. Look how smoky it is straight ahead. They have a news station over here. Alright, let's go up here and try to find some place to park. I should have parked right there. End this soon, guys. Like I said, I only have like 12% battery left. 12% battery. It's not gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it, you guys, and then I'll have video up. I'm not sure if I'll go live tonight. I probably won't. Obviously tomorrow we'll be going live, obviously tomorrow. So if I do not go live, you guys have a blessed night. I thank you guys for the Cash App or the Venmo, all that stuff. I am going to end this just because, like I said, I don't have battery life really left. I'm going to film if I need to on my other phone. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Glad we got to see some stuff. Glad we got the interview with Rich. Make sure you say his name right, Rich. So that was amazing. So I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. God bless you guys. And if I do come on later, it'll be a surprise. So there is some stuff I want to talk about, but I just don't know if I'll come on tonight. So love y'all. God bless.